Oh, hi everyone. My name is Yara YMG. You're welcome to my channel. This is Yara Analysis. On this instrument, this is step index 500, 15 minutes time frame, and this is Derif MT5. So, on my analysis on this instrument, first of all, the market was bullish. Yeah, the market was bullish, but then the market took this low. You can see the market first of all took that high, and the market was bullish. Yeah, we had a break of structure to the upside. The market took that high again. I think that one is liquidity. Then the market came down and took this low. So that is a change in the state of delivery. So after we take that low, we still come down. The market came down and took this low again. So to me, the market is no longer bullish. This trend is now bearish because we grab liquidity. We have change in the state of delivery. The market took this low again. So the market is now bearish. So having confirmed that, the next thing I will do is to look for my magnet zone. Where is the magnet zone? See that candle there? That two places that candle meets. That place. See those candles? That place that those candles mesh together. We just drag it. That is that zone. That is where I want the market to retrace back and touch. Then before I will take trade. Well, I didn't see the setup on time, so I actually missed the first entry. So you can see the market retrace back to that candle. You see that candle there, that very candle. That is where the market just need to retrace back and touch it, and see the market retrace and touch it. So we take the trade. You can see the market come down, break that low again. So after the market took that low, I missed the first entry, so you can see take the second sell. So when I see that yes, the market took this low and retraced back and touched the magnet zone, that's when I entered that sales. So you can see the market is dropping. Yeah, the market is dropping. I entered that sale and the market is dropping. So I know the market will still continue to drop. If we close below that low, if we close below this very low there, I'll wait for the market to retreat back to the magnet zone again. You can see, let me draw the trend line. You can see if we close below this low, I know that yes, since the market continues to break the low, so the market is bearish, it will be going down. So I'll wait for the market to retrace back to the magnet zone. The magnet zone. See, if we close below, we'll retrace back to the magnet zone. That's my expectation. Then we'll sell again. See that candle there? That place that the bullish and bearish candle mesh together. That's what I call magnet zone. That's see that very candle. That is where I want the market to retrace back to. Then I'll take another sell. That particular candle, some people call it order block, but me I call it magnet zone. So that's my expectation. Once the market retraces back and touch that candle, I'm expecting the market to drop lower. So let's watch and see what is going to happen. So the market is still dropping. I'm expecting it to go lower. So I'm expecting the market to go lower. This strategy is very simple. So since we keep breaking the lows, I know very for sure that the market will keep going down. So that's just a simple, very simple strategy. You can see, let's check 4-hour time frame. The same thing. You can see that the 4-hour time frame has touched the magnet zone candle. You see that is the magnet zone candle there. You see that the 4-hour market has touched that magnet zone candle. You see, that's why the market is dropping. So go back to 15-minute time frame. If you can see, that's why the market we are looking for a sales position. So the market is still dropping, and I'm expecting it to drop lower. But now the market can retrace any moment from now. Yeah, you can see after some moments the market will retrace back to that zone, that magnet zone that I told you that's my expectation. That's where I want the market to come back to before I enter. I take a sales position. The market really retrace back and touch that zone. You can see the market retrace back and touch that candle, and it started dropping lower. So the strategy is very, very simple. Since once you can see that the market is breaking lows, just wait for the market to retrace back to the magnet zone candle. See, as we break, we retrace back and we drop lower again. So the strategy is very, 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 very simple, and you can try it. If we break this low again, so if we take this very, very low, I'm expecting the market to retrace back to the magnet zone. And if we take this low, you can see the market has even closed below that low, so we are still bearish. I'm not expecting a bullish trend, and we are still bearish, so the market will still going down. So my expectation now, I'm expecting the market to retrace back to the magnet zone, that magnet zone there. That's my magnet zone there. So I'm expecting the market to retrace back to that zone. Then we enter another sales position. Let the market retrace back to that place. Then we enter another sales position. You understand? So that is what I do. Just be patient. Just keep following the market. Just the follow up. So as you can see, since we have closed below this low, I'm expecting a retracement back to that magnet zone, then for us to go down lower. You understand? So you can see we keep breaking the lows. We are going down, the markets will go down. So but for now, since we've closed below that low, any moment from now the market might go down a little bit. It might still go down a little bit before we retrace back to that place, to that magnet zone. So the market, as you can see, the market is go down a little bit. Now it has started retracing back. So I'm expecting the market to reach that magnet zone now. You take that low, you just go down a little bit. I'm expecting the market to come back to the magnet zone. See that magnet zone there? That's where I'm expecting the market to come back to. Then I'll take another sales. But for now, we are not buying, we are not selling. Now we want the market to reach our zone. Once the market reaches our zone, then we'll wait for confirmation. Then we'll now take another entry. So that is just it. The strategy is very, very simple. You can try it. You can try it out by yourself. So after a while, you can see that the market is still retracing. The market is still retracing. I'm expecting it to come back to that magnet zone before I'll take a sell position. So let's just wait. We'll wait for the market to come back to that place. So if it did not come back, I'm not entering any position. I'm not buying, I'm not selling. So I have to wait. You need to be patient, because if you are not patient, you're going to lose your money. When the market come back to that place, once I see my confirmation entry, I'll take entry. You can see after a while I waited for the market to reach that zone. The market did not reach that zone. The market went down and broke the low again, another low. The market broke another low again. So now at this point I have two zones now that I'm expecting the market to retrace back to. You see, the market went down did not come back to that my first magnet zone. The market did not come down to that, so they still break this low. So my expectation now is since we've taken this low, so we now have two zones now. We have two zones now that I'm expecting the market to come back to. So after we've taken this low, so we need retracement back to the recent magnet zone, our first magnet zone. So the market can either retrace to either the recent one or the old one. So for now we are still bearish. You can see that is the recent magnet zone there. So the market can retrace back and touch it and touch that zone, or is to go back to our first magnet zone. So that is our second magnet zone. That zone is not mitigated yet. The market has not touched it yet, so that zone is still very, very valid. And once the market retrace, we'll see if we come to this recent magnet zone. We'll wait. If we see our confirmation entry, we can enter. But if we do not see confirmation entry, we'll wait and see what the market will do. So we need a retracement back to this recent magnet zone that broke that low. Then if we see confirmation, because now we have two zones now. If we see our confirmation entry, then we'll enter for sale. But we did not see confirmation. There's no entry. So my expectation now, the market can either come down to that place or go back to the first magnet zone that the market did not come back to. So the market can either do either of the two now. So I'm expecting the market to retrace back. Since we've broken that low, I'm expecting a retracement. For now, we are out. We are not selling, we are not buying. We have to wait until the market come to our zone, either this recent magnet zone or the first one. So that's where we now think of what to do. So we want the market to retrace and touch either the first magnet zone or the recent one. Then we're expecting the market to go down lower. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, click the notification button, like and share so that other people can see the video. Please subscribe. I will really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry. So that's just the strategy. The strategy is very simple. Very simple. Once the market breaks the low, you just wait for the market to retrace back to the magnet zone. Then you take your trade. That's just it. So just try it.